Hi everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the Fruit Journey. In this video I want to talk about enemas. I recently had a question from someone on Instagram who asked me that they've had basically a lot of digestive issues, and they were wondering if the enemas would be good for them, and what do I think about it, and how to do it. Like, a lot of questions. And I want to talk about my story with enemas because it's a long story. it's it's a long relationship, I would say. And sometimes it's been really helpful. Sometimes it's been a crutch that became, I would say, like an unhealthy relationship almost. But overall, I think it's a really great tool. I think there's not that many ways to help your body release as much old undigested food from the colon than with enemas. You can do a colonic, but that's a lot of money, and it's if you want to do a juice fast or a water fast, it's really helpful to do enemas every day, because the eliminative organs are the kidneys and the skin and the colon. And if you're going to fast, then you want to support all those organs, but also the colon is a really big one, and like in terms of surface, and there's going to be a lot of toxins and a lot of stuff that's going to come out from the colon, even when water fasting, even everything like that. And so you really want to make sure that it doesn't stay in your body, because it could re-intoxicate you, because it could be in the colon and then you could reabsorb it. So it's really helpful to do enemas every day. Make sure it comes out. I like doing them every day if I'm doing a juice fast. At the first start of my juice fast, I was doing maybe one every other day. And then as I started getting deeper into it, I started doing it once a day and releasing a lot of old crap. A lot. It's fascinating how much stuff there was in my belly that came out. And so that's now my relationship at the moment is really good with enemas, because I know I'm doing them right now for a specific purpose, because I'm not eating any solids. But if I were to be eating solids, I wouldn't do an enema. I would only do one if I felt really extremely uncomfortable, which I have in certain situations where I had really bad food combining, and then I just felt really bloated, and I just was like, I need to do an enema right now. But that hasn't happened that many times for the last 3 years. And 3 years ago, for a few months, I would do enemas every day, and not just one enema, but I would do 3 enemas every day until the water came out clear. And it was taking me so much time every day, and I would put a lot of lemons. I would even juice the lemons with the peel, and it was really intense. And I don't even really know how much it did for me, because I mean, I'll never know. Like, it's a journey. Nothing came out that was not just the food that I just ate. And like, yeah, maybe it did something. Maybe it helped loosen up some stuff that now I'm able to release. But that's so long ago anyways. I think those times I wasn't able to poop if I was not doing an enema, and that's why I felt like it was an unhealthy relationship. and it didn't feel good that every time, every day I had to do it to just like eliminate. And this is a long journey that I've had with constipation that first happened when I was in Mexico and eating vegetarian food a lot and drinking and smoking. And that was right at the end of that I started my fruit journey 7 years ago when I came back from Mexico, and I thought, okay, now I'm done. I've lived a life of eating poorly and making poor decisions for myself, and then I was ready for a new chapter. But I didn't really do enemas then for a year and a half to 3 years. So, but 3 years ago, I think it was 3 years, maybe 4 now, I did a lot of those enemas, and I was following Prof. Spira a lot, and he talks a lot about those lenemas, I think, lemon enemas, or I forgot how he says it, but I'm not really doing, I mean, now I'm doing them, but I wouldn't do them, I don't want to do them if I'm eating solids. I mean, what I was using instead to really help me eliminate if it was really hard, I was using licorice tea, which, because it's a adrenal boost and it's a light laxative, it would just really feel good. I would have really good poops. Or if I only ate fruit for like the same fruit for like a few days or a few weeks, then I would start maybe being regular. So it's a long journey. And that's why now I'm doing the juice fast, and I think it's really, really gonna help me digest better in the future. And now I'm using the enemas, no problem. I like to use warm water, and for a while I used only cold water, like not cold, but just room temperature, because I thought, well, I knew that when it's just room temperature, I can keep it longer. But then I talked about it with my boyfriend, and he was like, but Gabby, think about it. When you wash dishes, doesn't it wash better when you use warm water? Like you're trying to wash out the gunk from the tissues inside of you. So if you use warm water, it would be logical that maybe that would help get more out. So now I use warm water, and sometimes I use lemon, sometimes I use apple cider vinegar, or both, or only warm water, and it feels good. It feels really good. I try to keep it in as long as I can, but I'm not really like uptight about it. All I'm trying to do is just to help my body release those old feces, old stuff that's been there for so long, and it's working well. I always got my enema bags at the pharmacy. I never bought them online. I know some people do, and I think it's great if you want to. I would love to help you with that, but like I haven't done it. So just go to the pharmacy. I go and I ask for an enema bag, and a lot of the time they might not have it, but they'll have something that's called like a hot bottle with a syringe, and so it's like a hot bottle, and then that's the kind of thing you can use if you have some pain somewhere and you need some warm water. They have that for that, but they also have a tube that you can screw into it that has this little small embouchure that you can just put right in your butt, and it works great. I would suggest to always use some kind of oil. Coconut oil is what I love to go with, and I put it on my anus and on the embouchure. Yes, we're using the exact words to talk about the exact things, because this is the body, this is how it is. It's really funny. Talking about poop and talking about enemas is something that when you're fruitarian and when you're trying to work your way to Wellville and health foods, it's something that you're gonna be talking a lot about, and there's nothing to be shy about. It's just it's a human body. So I think that's answering all the questions that I had. I would say do not worry if you're gonna juice fast or water fast, but for me, I can talk about my juice fast experience, juice feasting. Do not worry about using enemas. I think that you can gauge it. You can, there's also a little clip when you do it. A little clip. There's a little clip when you do it that will help you gauge how much pressure it's coming in. If you really feel a lot of pain, maybe it's not a good idea to do it, but I would say try it and see how it is. Try it even before you start the juice fast if you're scared that when you're going to do the juice fast it will be a problem. Yeah, just try it out and let me know how it is. If you like this video, you can subscribe, you can leave me some comments and ask me questions, because then I can make other videos and I can talk about it and we can all help each other on the way to Wellville, and it's gonna be such a beautiful and amazing journey. I love you all. Bye bye for now.